79, 12, 27. What is not fantastic about Christmas when you're 6 years old? There's a tree in the living room and a pile of presents to discover. I remember the feeling of it being fantastic, though most of the details have escaped me. The presents, for example, I remember that pile. I couldn't tell you now what I got. Except for one. The Family Feud board game. Second edition. Family Feud was a game show on TV where the host kissed all the women. I had opened it on Christmas morning in the frenzy, but it wasn't until the evening of the 27th that I set my focus onto putting it together. It said on the box, ages 10 and up. So this might have been an advanced game for a 6-year-old, but they said that I was a math prodigy, which I didn't see what all the fuss was about. In fact, just the week before, I had been sitting in the auditorium at school waiting for an assembly to start, and I was keeping myself busy writing Roman numerals. And I needed to know the Roman numeral for 500, which I now know to be D. There's a teacher lady behind me. I asked her the question. She refused to tell me. She said she didn't want to give me the answer to a test. This didn't make any sense at all. First graders aren't taught Roman numerals. I'm obviously not taking a test right now, and I had just finished explaining that this was my own personal private research. Furthermore, I was offended that she was somehow trying to implicate me and trying to engage her in some act of non-integrity. And it dawned upon me. She just didn't know the answer. This was worrisome. More and more, adults didn't seem to have the answers. So, I'm sitting on the couch, putting the board game together. My mom is right there with me. And my father comes home, and 2 seconds later, they're going at it. They're fighting. They're yelling at each other. This is not unusual. This is part of the furniture. Something in this argument, however, escalated beyond the norm. And now there's a clock flying through the air and smashing into the front door. And now my mom is yelling louder. And now I hear her say the word police. And I realize this is a Family Feud. I'm putting together the Family Feud board game, and we're having an actual Family Feud. How amazing is that? I try with fervent delight to bring this splendid detail to my parents' attention because clearly this is far more interesting than whatever's making them unhappy. Strange though, they barely seem to register what I'm saying. And I'm alone. Because what do you do with a splendid detail on the third day of Christmas if you have no one to share it with? Well, it becomes contemplative. It becomes melancholy. It becomes irony.